So that was the vice president departing Abuja. I was like, yes, in the night, yeah, to London, accompanied by Buhari's to bring back the body of Buhari to Nigeria. Sorry, guys, my voice has. I lost my voice last night. You know, as Chelsea were celebrating, the Nigerians were supposed to mourn. We were supposed to mourn the passing on of President, former President Muhammadu Buhari. But instead of Nigerians to mourn, Nigerians were happy. You understand? So I don't know if you're a Nigerian, if you're a Nigerian, you're supposed to be mourning at this time for former President Muhammadu Buhari, because it's been terrible over the years. It's been terrible for his 8 years. Nigeria never enjoyed any good things. That's the truth. So there's no sentiment behind anything I'm saying here. There's nothing like you hate somebody, you don't hate him, this is that. Everybody, let me tell you, that's why it's important to leave a good legacy. If Goodluck Jonathan should anything should happen to him now, Nigerians will celebrate him. You get my point now. The main reason is because he has left a good legacy already on his name. His imprint in the country, his impact in the country over his tenure, as both as a vice president and also a president, has been immense. You understand? It has been a wonderful thing. He has done so much for Nigeria. In his tenure, Nigerians were living well, things were moving very well, and things were very okay. But in the side of Buhari, it wasn't the same. We experienced the back of the hand. You understand? You know, anything that has to do with the back of the hand, there's always tension and everything. Let me start mentioning things that this man have actually done to Nigeria and things that happened in his tenure. In his tenure, there was Lekki massacre that took the lives of youths that came out to protest without guns, without anything. All of them came out and many of them were shot at directly during the Lekki and SARS protests at the toll gate. It was horrible and he did nothing positive to it. In his tenure, dollar rose very high. In his tenure, things became very expensive. In his tenure, Nigerians couldn't feed. In his tenure, Nigerians borrowed so much money instead of creating more revenues, creating more way to make more money. Nigerians were borrowing. I know it's only Tinubu that is beating that record right now in borrowing. You understand? So much happened under former President Muhammadu Buhari. He's not a leader to be remembered. He's not a leader to be remembered. He's a leader that we Nigerians, especially the youth in particular, should celebrate or should be happy that he died, because many things that this man did in this country was terrible. There was no peace anywhere. There was no peace in his tenure. Also, before I forget, we're using Naira to buy Naira. You use 5,000, you can use like 5,000 to buy like 3K. We're using Naira to buy Naira in his tenure. So much happened. Nigerians were starving. There were no jobs anywhere. You could see it in the faces of people. People were suffering under Buhari's tenure. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was not something to write home about. So Nigerians are celebrating. And as a matter of fact, every single thing he did is what they are paying. But if you go to comment sections of where they posted Buhari's picture, that telling him RIP, I don't think that man will rest well if it is only Nigeria. The one that Shawari wrote about him alone, it's enough to make him go to hell. His judgment started on the earth. They have not even buried him already. His judgment is on the earth. Nigerians are judging him already because he didn't do well as a president for us. That's why even is it Tinubu? You should better take it as an example and learn from what is happening to him, what is happening to Buhari. Because if Tinubu continues like this and anything happens to him, I'm not saying that anything will happen to him. I'm not saying anything will happen to him, but if anything should happen to him and his government is able to take care of what to see Nigeria move from grasses to grace, at least before we become world leaders and the rest, we will become third world country. Because as it is now, Nigeria, bro, there's so much happening in this country that we cannot overemphasize. In fact, we need to overemphasize it. So much is happening in the country under Tinubu's regime. So I don't have much to say about this, but I don't think as a Nigerian there's any Nigerian out there that is wishing that Buhari should rest in peace. There's nobody out there. There's no Nigerian that is pleased that Buhari is gone. There's nobody there. Everybody's happy. So there's no Nigerian that is no pleased that Buhari is gone. There's no Nigerian out there. At least let him go and feel what those people that passed during the Lekki Toll Game massacre passed through. Let him also go and experience it and see how it is on that side. I pray those guys should wait for him there. It's to acquire his bubble. You understand? May everybody wait for him for they do it and solid. You understand? So I love you guys. Please do not forget to like, share, and comment on this video. Thank you for following us. Thank you for subscribing, and be happy to have you. I love you guys.